Welcome back to Normal Guy Games. So, in this episode of I Am Obsessed with Warhammer Underworlds, we're going to be painting the Sons of Velmorn. And this comes from the Gnarlwood box set. So, I've got both warbands almost painted. I've got one more model to go for the Gnarl Spirit. And then we'll be ready to play. So, let's have a look at the scheme. So starting off, I am starting from a Zenithal Prime, and what I did was I primed it black, and then I painted it with a darker brown color, and then I went over top of that with a skeleton bone color, sort of an off-white. What I'm doing here is I'm using Payne's Gray to color the cloak. Now this is the same scheme that I used for my Ash Waste Nomads to give them kind of a weathered look. I'm using my same metallic, tinted metallic recipe where I put a couple of drops of phthalo green into some medium and what's the default? Lead Belcher. There you go. Got it. Some Lead Belcher paint. And I use that for all of the armor for them. Now, the lower robes, or the, I'm not sure what this is. I'm guessing it's some sort of robe. I used the Dark Jade. Again, I've been really obsessed with the Pro Acryl paints. I really love the way they go on. They're smooth. They have a very nice finish. And I'm definitely going to be buying more. I only have the Vinci V set right now, and I do plan on getting at least the Ninjon set, if not like a whole set of them. Now I'm using Gargax Sewer here to do all of the belts and the buckles and all of the, well, not the buckles, but the belts and the straps. And then I go back with Lead Belcher to do all of the metallic parts, such as the weapons and the chainmail or whatnot. And I also took some of that Lead Belcher and I put a couple of dots here and there on the armor to make it look like it's been worn and or the paint has chipped off. And I am actually planning on going back and doing a little bit of weathering and rusting. So the bronze here, you can see I'm putting on the crown, and I put on his bracelets and also the weapon hilts. So I also used any decoration and trim on the armor. I took that bronze, that brassy color, and I put that on all of the decoration and trim. You can see it best on this big guy here. His armor is really nice. Now that is just the bronze. Now moving on, I took the contrast wildwood and did all of the wooden parts and pieces just with straight up contrast wildwood. I didn't thin it or anything. So everything that is wooden, such as the shields or weapon hafts in the case of spears, all of that is done in wildwood. And now you can see here, this is how the big guy's shield looks. I still haven't put wildwood in the recesses yet. So moving on from that, what I did here is I'm just kind of putting a little bit of skeleton horde on all of the bone areas. So anywhere where there are bones or anything close to bone, parchments or anything like that, I usually use skeleton horde. Moving on from skeleton horde, I decided to kind of break up the scheme a little bit and put a warm brown on all of the fur. And that is just to kind of move away from all of the cool colors that I have been using to this point. Now, I did to go back and I took a Blathian chitin, which is one of my favorite bone colors, and I went over top all of the bones, especially the darker areas where the zenithal did not come through as well, because there were some darker areas left. So this is what we look like for the bases. I did a combination of Retributor armor, red for the little flag and all that, and then wolf gray for the stones. And pretty much what I did from here is standard fare. I put this is how it looks before I wash it. So I put a black wash on everything because I wanted these guys to look kind of dark and dreary and dingy. And I do plan, like I said, to go back and do a little bit of rusting and weathering. But as you can see here, this is what it looks like after it has been washed. Honestly, I really like the look of these guys. I think they turned out very good, very excellent for a very quick paint job. And I actually, I'm quite fond of them. They're cool looking. So I'll probably use them for more than just Underworlds. I'll probably use them for Dungeons & Dragons or role-playing games or whatnot. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.